shown you 5 uses for a roll of this 1-inch grilled duct tape. Let's get her done. Alright, so use number 1 for this duct tape is fire. This stuff is really, really good. If you just tear off a little piece of this duct tape and light that with your lighter or some matches, you're going to be able to get some pretty damp twigs going because this stuff has a really good burn time. And if you don't have a lighter or matches, you can actually take this and tear it into really thin strips and make like a tinder bundle out of this, just like you would with the inner bark of a tree, like a poplar tree or a cedar tree, and you can light that with a ferrocerium rod. Now, that is kind of hard to do. It doesn't work the best every time, but it can be done. Alright, so when I buy ferrocerium rod, I like to buy them with no handle on them. That way I can take that 1-inch duct tape and wrap it around the top, and that gives me a handle, but it also gives me a built-in duct tape fire starter with my rod. So use number 2 for this duct tape is as a bandage. If you just take a piece of this stuff and put it on your arm with a piece of cloth underneath that over a cut, that's going to protect that cut and keep it clean and soak up the blood coming out of it. And you can even cut this stuff into an hourglass shape with your knife to make a butterfly bandage for a larger cut that you need to seal over. Use number 3 is cordage. You just take this stuff and fold it onto itself so it's no longer sticky. You've got really good cordage that you can use in case you run out of the cordage that you had in your backpack. You can also, to make it a little bit stronger, use this like you would with the inner bark, and after you folded it in half, do a reverse twist method to make some really, really strong rope out of this stuff. Use number 4 is as a container. We can take this and fold the sticky side onto itself and do that over and over again and attach it together, and you can make a small water bottle, you can make a pair of shoes. One time I took a larger roll of duct tape and I made a shoulder bag and actually carried gear in that on a hike through the woods for a couple of miles, and it worked fine. So if your backpack or your bag gets messed up and you've got your duct tape, you can make something that's going to be able to carry some of your gear. Now, use number 5 is for signaling. So if you find yourself stuck out in the woods and you're hurt and you need someone to come help you, then you can just make 3 X's with this stuff on your tarp that's facing the sky, and rescuers flying over are going to see that and know that you need help and be able to come get you. You could also just put strips of this on a tree to leave a trail for people to follow, or you can make arrows on a tree so people know what direction you're headed, or you can just use this to tie back branches so that the white underside of the leaves faces the trail and people know what direction you've been walking in, or just to make a trail for yourself to follow so you can remember which way you need to go to get some water, to get back to your shelter, or to a good spot to find some firewood. You can just use this to mark your own trail. So those are 5 quick and easy uses for duct tape in the woods that are either going to help people find you if you're lost or help make you more comfortable if you're just out there camping and having fun.